Hello, my name's Chatty and welcome back to my channel, Chatty the Mad Chatter, where I chat mainly about fantasy books, but I'd like to dabble. I'm going to talk about a read-along that I'm really looking forward to, and it is a Marmite read-along, because the first book is very divisive. The other one's not so much, because if you didn't like the first one, then you don't read the second one. But let's get into it. What is the Marmite book that we're going to be reading? Editing Chatty. Editing Chatty. Editing Chatty. One moment. Where's my phone?
Hello? You said it was going to be a short video. You want me to make you look magical? That's more than a bourbon. Yeah. I'm talking full-on multi-pack biscuit selection box. Yeah, not supermarket owned brand, Foxes. Double layer.
Minor dispute there. Okay. Editing Chatty. The Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons. This is the first book in the Chorus of Dragons series. Ta-da! So, Chorus of Dragons series by Jen Lyons is an adult fantasy series, and the plot is confusing, which is why it is not everyone's favourite, and you just like Marmite. You either love it or hate it. And for those who don't know what Marmite is, here is Marmite interlude. So you either love or hate Marmite, and you either love or hate this. And I find that really funny and quite fascinating. I'm not even going to try and tell you what happens in this book, but if you enjoy epic fantasy, if you like books where the storytelling is not just in a linear fashion, so you have two different timelines going on, and then it kind of comes together at a different point. There's footnotes. And the storytelling is as though someone is recording it. It's really fun. It's really fun, and the tone, although there's a lot of dark stuff that happens, it's quite funny and light-hearted at the same time. And it worked for me. It spoke to me. When I first read this, I was frustrated with some of it because I felt that I was confused, and I wanted to understand, and I thought there were certain points that might have worked a lot better. And there's a character that you don't meet in this book until this book, and she's like the main character in this one, and she's referred to in this, but you don't actually meet her. And I did not care about her in this book, and that really frustrated me that they kept referring to her. She's in this one. I love her in this. She's amazing. I love her. Favourite. So I was a bit annoyed that I wasn't made to care in this one. I was a bit annoyed that there was just so much going on, and I was just a bit, I didn't want to miss anything. So there were certain things that I had, I found there were faults I found with it. It wasn't amazing in that it really worked on all the levels with me, but there was enough of it that I did love. Like, I'm intrigued by the plot. I love the tone. I did enjoy the characters when I got to a certain point. I just have a fondness, but I just really have a fondness for it. And there was enough of that really made me read the second one, which is The Name of All Things. And this one I really loved. Again, there are a few little quibbles I have, but generally the setting in this one, it's set in two different places, and I really loved the atmosphere and the world building. I love the characters in this. I love them from the get-go. I might do a sort of a guide of the timeline at some point, because basically these two books, they're happening at the same time with different characters, and then it all matches up. So this one finishes and some of this stuff to these characters happen in here, and then you get to the present day in here because you've got two people telling a story again, and then at the present day in here it's after this one. So like they overlap and it's a bit confusing, but I'm pretty sure this one finishes off from where we left off here, but I don't know because I've never read this one. I've not read this one. There was a big gap between me buying this one and buying this one, and the gap was so big that I thought actually I want to reread before I finish out this series. So I'm so excited. So the plan is March, April, May, June, and that should give quite a few people enough time to get the next book in July, because we're not quite sure when it's coming out, but we feel it should be out by then. So the final book is being released, so I'm excited. So there are a group of us on the Discord shelf space who are doing a read along. We're definitely doing a March read along of this one. So if it sounds like fun and you want to join it, and you've got a copy at your library, or you've got the ebook, or you own it and you want to join in, that would be great. Come and chat with us, it'd be lovely. I'll link the Discord down below. Shelf Space is Discord started by Jessie Mae, and then it's being run by her and a few other booktubers. So that is the plan. Let's see what you think of the Marmite book. You gonna love it or are you gonna hate it? Either way, happy reading.